to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. Today we are doing a whip and chat, and somewhere in the middle we will announce the giveaway to the 500 subscriber giveaway. It's early. Anyways, so it's a little wobbly because I'm holding my phone right now. I'm just gonna pan over and show what I'm using for today's whip and chat. I am using my Butterfly Effect Wears Mini. Let's get under the light. This was the Tropical Sunset colorway in Sparkle. I have a metal 4-placer and the metal single placer from Diamond Art Club. It has a glue dot in here on the end here, and then my DIY putty on this end. I have a pair of tweezers. I have 2 small trays from Bella Art de Nicole. I have an overhead light. I have a light pad. The canvas that we are going to be doing today, I'm embarrassed to say, this is actually my very first diamond painting that I ever purchased. And this is as far as I ever got with it. Before I was like, I'm addicted, and I wanted to buy another one, and I finished so many other ones before I finished my very first one. So this is obviously like the longest whip in progress I've ever had, and I was like, you know what, I need to pull this out and work on it. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm determined to like get this done. It's Abundance by Andrea Garvey. It's not very big at all. It's 17 inches by 22 inches, or 43 centimeters by 56 centimeters. It's by Diamond Art Club. I purchased it at Joann's. I saw it on an end cap, and I was like, I'll give this a try. It was on sale. I have the drills are in Harbor Freight containers, and they're up here. DIY putty. Yeah. I don't really have a lot planned for the conversation. I was going to kind of talk about like a few current events, nothing political, but just some things that are going on in the world / the country that are just kind of crazy. So I'm gonna pause the camera, set it up on the tripod so I'm not making you nauseous, and then we'll get started. All right, I am all set up. So how is everyone doing? All right, so like I said, this canvas is my very first one. So I'm looking at it. I see like some dried up pink wax in between some of the drills, and some drills that are like messed up and not even in place and stuff. It's really funny. But it's just been kind of hanging in the background, and I just said, you know what, we really need to finish this. So that's what I'm gonna do. I love kitting up so much and starting new projects, and I really need to focus on what I have that has like just a little bit of drills placed, and finishing those, because otherwise I'm just going to have a bunch of kits with exactly like this. So my last whip and chat, it made me feel so good to read everyone's comments about Nugs and how everybody was so kind. Everybody's words were so kind. And I told Nuggies how everybody was so kind about him and they just couldn't imagine. But, you know, there are people out there that they just don't care for animals the way that I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably are an animal person yourself, or you do have compassion for animals. Not everybody does, and that's just, it's very sad. But that's just how the world is, unfortunately. But yes, he is in a loving, spoiled home now. And we are 1 week into his medication, and I am just now noticing, I think, an improvement. I don't know for sure, but I think I notice a difference. He doesn't seem to be drinking as much. When he does go to the water dish, he does drink a lot, but it's not as often. And I'm not refilling the bowl as often as I was before. But I have to take, there's like cat hair all over this. Stuck. I was worried about this section right here that we're working on, or that I'm working on right now, because it has not been covered up and has been exposed to the air. Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized? August 19th. It's funny that I picked this back up because August 19th is 1 year that I started this canvas. Huh. I did not even think about that until right now. That's crazy. Well, perfect time. Took me a year to finish this. I just like completely changed the subject. It's like, squirrel. I totally forgot what I was talking about as well. This is quite the canvas to pick for a beginner too. So it's not a surprise as to why like I kind of abandoned it, because look at it. It's a square and look at all the colors. I don't even know how many, there's 53 colors in it. Where did I want to go with this? And I was doing this with the pink plastic pen that came, or blue plastic pen that came in the kit. Like, I did not have anything special at all, or extra. I was just like, do. Oh my gosh. Don't even know where I'm going. Okay. So when I first started, when I first got these like Bella Art de Nicole trays, I was like, oh my God, they're so tiny. My hands feel like ginormous. But I quickly adapted to them, and I love them so much. I kind of wish that I could order more of the silk white because these are my favorite now. And just have a bunch of silk white. If you can hear a loud truck noise in the background, it's trash day, and that's what that is. Okay, so current events, and like what I mean by that is, I guess it's not even really current anymore. This is a couple weeks old now, but if you even know about it, because I told Megan this a few days ago and she didn't even know. And Megan, my wife, she usually is very, very like on top of the news and anything that's like on social media. She already knows about it like way before I do. So when I told her about that traveling nurse that crashed in California, was it called Windsor? I pulled it up on my iPad so I could look at it. Windsor Hills crash. The traveling nurse and she was going like 90 miles per hour in her Mercedes. This is in California, if you are not familiar. She was going 90 miles per hour in her Mercedes, didn't appear to brake at all. Went through a red light, causing a fiery crash where 6 people lost their lives, one of them being an unborn child. So she is being charged with murder. I don't know like the specifics of what they found out. Like, was there something involved, like alcohol or drugs? They did find out that she had been involved in 13 other vehicle crashes prior as well. So obviously she's a very reckless driver. But she is being held in jail. Her bail was denied. But if you can Google Windsor Hills crash and it will pull it up. If you're not familiar with this, if you just happen to not be familiar with it. And I think the big question, I'm not sure if this has been answered because I haven't been like glued to the TV or the social media about like what is the question. My main question is like, how did this happen and why did it happen and why were you going so fast? Like, this wasn't an interstate or highway or anything. Why was this person traveling 90 miles per hour? If you are, let's see, miles per hour to kilometers. So if you use kilometer per hour, this would translate to 145 kilometers per hour. That's very fast. That's too fast. So I know I have some, subscribers that are in the UK. I think everybody uses kilometers in the metric system, except for America, North America. So kilometers, 145 kilometers per hour. That's just, and the fact that like it appeared on like the camera, the city CCTV, that she didn't appear to even attempt to brake. So is this a suicide attempt? My wife mentioned that, and while I don't want anybody to like commit suicide or anything like that, trigger warning, I'll try to put that, but you know, don't involve innocent people, you know. Like one of the cars that was involved, it was a family. It was a woman who was 8.5 months pregnant, her fiance, and their 11-month-old baby. All lost their lives. And that's very tragic because of this woman's like carelessness. So yeah. And then another crash that happened around the same time was Anne Hesh, who was also driving very fast down a residential street and then crashing into somebody's rental home, causing a fire. And then that was using 59 firefighters to put out the flames and pulling out her vehicle. Like, what happened with that? And now she's lost her life. What is going on? And fortunately, the woman that was home, she has 2 dogs and a tortoise, and fortunately, like, they're all safe. So, and I don't know how she was safe, but she was, thankfully. But yeah, crazy things happening over here. Those are the only 2 like current event things that I have been kind of following, although I don't know any new details on the Windsor Hills event, if they have found out any new information about the woman. Her name is Nicole Linton, I think. Not sure if they found out anything. About her and like what happened, why this happened, what caused this. Let's see, is there anything else in here? Nope. Oh, goodness. The dogs must hear something. Where her back. All right, let's change the subject to something more positive, happy. I was really concerned, or not concerned, but I was wondering how the drills would stick to this area since it had been pretty much exposed to the air for about a year, but everything seems to be doing really well. So that's good to know. Little experiment that I didn't know I was doing. Okay, as I say that now, one won't stick. Somebody left a comment a couple of weeks ago. I did put, like, ask me a question that you would like me to answer in a WIP and chat, and then I forgot to answer the question. The question was, why do I like pit bulls? Given that they get a negative, that people think of them negatively, I think it was. And I think that is exactly why, because I think it's important to show that even though you have a bad reputation, there's always a good side, because I know the breed, and a lot of people will say, like, it's the owner, not the breed. And yes, to a certain extent that can be true. However, it can also be the breed, because there are some breeds out there that just have it in them to be aggressive. And I'm not saying that pit bulls are always aggressive, but there are some that just cannot be rehabilitated. But I do like them because I like their boxy head. They follow me just about everywhere. People talk crap about them or look at them in a negative way when they don't even know them, and they should be giving them a chance. And I kind of relate to that in a way. Just get to know me before you judge me. And I think that should go for everybody. Use your gut intuition to a degree, because I do that as well. And trust your gut, but also give somebody a chance. And I ask you to give the breed pit bull a chance. So that's what I love about them. And they're just lovable. They really are lovable. There was another question that somebody had asked too, but I can't remember what it is. I'm so sorry. Harbor Freight containers are not my favorite, but they do hold a lot of drills. All right, friends, it's time to pick a winner from last week's WIP and Chat. It was the WIP and Chat where we learned about Nuggies' story. The unique word was Nuggies, of course. We had 16 comments. I filtered out any duplicates. The prize is a gift card to Diamond Art Club. So we're going to just push start and pick a random winner. Sassy Cove. Some people, poor Nuggies, I just want to give him all the loves. I'm so glad he has you and your wife. I watch a lot of Dateline, love the first 48 shows. I did also ask for references, well, not references, but I asked for also recommendations for true crime shows, so that's why that comment is in there as well. Excuse me. Sassy, please send me an email. You can find my email in the description down below. And send me an email so I know where to send your gift card. Congratulations. Hi, Sassy. Congratulations on winning the prize. And thank you for your sweet comment. I appreciate it. And Mom has a cookie trying to get my attention. I did film that part before filming the WIP and Chat. So congratulations, Sassy Cove, on winning the gift card to Diamond Art Club. I know you'll be able to use that for something, I'm sure. Ernie is now in the room with me, getting comfy. So, since this is my first WIP and Chat, or the longest, or not my first WIP and Chat, what am I talking about? My first diamond painting that I've never finished, or I should say like my oldest WIP. Do you have, and I'm not talking to just Sassy, I'm talking to all of you. Do you have a WIP that you just have there and you're just like, eventually I'll get to it, I just don't want to right now, one day I'll get to it? What is the longest WIP you have? Or, because obviously this one, I just realized that I've had it put away for almost a year. And now I'm determined that I'm gonna just continue to work on it until it's done. So what is your longest WIP that, or what do you have that's like started but you haven't worked on? Or are you the type of person that just like, you start something and you finish it? You don't put it away until it's done. I wish I was like that. I just love kidding up so much. I think, since I don't really have a whole lot planned for this, I think as soon as I'm done with this white section, I'm gonna wrap things up. But, yeah, let me know down in the comments what is a WIP that you have, what is the longest WIP that you have? If that, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And then also I wanted to talk about, so I have this idea. I want to do a live, but I also would like all of you to be there too, if anybody is interested. Like a get together, but not a live on YouTube. Would anybody be interested in having like a Zoom with me? It would only be for 40 minutes and possibly once a month for right now. Just because like my schedule is a little bit weird until I can figure something out, and then maybe we can do it more often. That way we can all like hang out together. It's not just me reading comments and stuff. We can show each other our work and just like, yeah, I think it would be really fun. So let me know if you're interested, and then I will start, I will set something up. I'm gonna put a poll. I'll put a poll up after this live goes up. Or not this, what am I talking about? I'm so crazy. After this WIP and chat goes up, I will put a poll. So check out my community tab and just vote on that poll and let me know if you would attend a Zoom and hang out with other diamond painters. We would just, you know, it's real, it'll be real chill. There's no obligation. Just work on your diamond painting or other craft. We would have to pick a day and a time that would be like a good time for everybody, obviously, or whatever. Like, would a Sunday work? Would a weekday work? We can figure all those things out, but let's first, I want to know, like, would you even be interested in doing something like that and kind of getting to know each other a little bit better? I think that would be a lot of fun. Like I said, I want to be a part of the community and I want to get to know all of you, and I feel like I'm getting to know all of you in comments, but I want, this is not just my channel, this is for you as well, and I want to be friends with everybody. So yeah, just let me know if this is something you'd like. It's not going to be like an all-day thing or something like that. It would just be 40 minutes because that's what would be allowed for a free membership on Zoom. So yeah, this will be live on Wednesday. Obviously you're watching it, so it's live. Go to the community tab, go and vote. Yes, you would be interested. No, you're not interested. Or maybe later or something like that. That might be an option. Also, in the comments down below, let me know what is a WIP that you just haven't felt like working on. Yeah. If you're new here, I'd love it if you said hello. Excuse me. Goodness. How embarrassing. Especially if you're new here. How embarrassing. If you're new here, I'd love it if you said hello in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It lets other people that haven't seen my videos know about it, and hopefully get my videos out in other areas. and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, until next time, bye.